Ooh, I like that.
Hello.
Cool. Hi. Did you see the video just now? Did you hear it? The countdown video. Did that play for you?
Yeah.
I followed along with her lead.
I like that one. That was a new one. I hadn't played that one before. It was different.
Yeah.
It was cool. I liked it.
So yeah, we're not in our normal spots tonight.
No, we're not.
Rob is.
Well,
Rob is though. He came into work today.
I took the week off.
Yes, you did.
I took all the time haircut.
Got an emergency haircut, right?
Emergency. Yeah, when your wife saws off all your hair with snuck in scissors at the, you know.
And then I'm going to take her to the demented.
I'm married to a beautiful monster. So yeah, the week. I wish I could say that the week has been. Last couple of weeks has been like, the week's been pretty good. I have found as I get older, normal, or like when in regards to a day, normal or same age, normal is such a beautiful word. I mean, boring is awesome because it's just a nice little standard little stream. I don't need to go down a rapid. It's not for me. I'm a hobbit. You need to turn that down, man. He's doing the radio thing where he's playing the radio in the background while I'm talking, and it's not going to work.
It's a little late on the monitor.
Yeah, but we didn't need this week. So, Robbie, let's go ahead and start with you first. How is your week going?
Yeah, what'd you do?
What did I do? I don't know if you saw the title of the stream, but my title of the stream was Northland Friday Night, of course. And see if it actually showed up. It's been a long week, even longer for some of us. So, yeah, I got my first chance to work here at the store by myself, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah, a whole shift.
Yeah, I know. I got a whole shift today. I spent the whole day today, but my week. Besides that was uneventful. I went to the store and I worried about my buddy. That was the things I did this week.
Big chunk of the week, yeah.
Yeah. So, why don't you tell us about your guys' week?
Yeah.
Well, Jody, I think your perception's a little more clear to start the week out, and then mine was a lot more eventful.
Yes, I would say that is correct. So yeah, Monday, what does Jody do? Jody,
goes to work.
Takes care of those elementary kids.
And I was scheduled to go pick up Taco, who had surgery Monday.
And
Taco the cat.
Yeah. Taco's the cat.
Yes. The day was supposed to be all about Taco the cat.
And Taco got through the day fine.
He did. Taco is good, which is great.
For some reason, I was unable to pick Taco up at the regular scheduled time, but Jody rogered up and said she would do that.
Yep. So
she came home, dropped off Taco and dropped off his meds and said, take care of the cat. And she ran off to go running off.
Rehearsal.
Yeah, she had something important to do. And I was like, yep, I'm on it. But I wasn't on it.
No.
Do you remember that? Do you remember that at all?
I remember going to the couch. That was when I identified my inability to pick up Taco.
Oh, gotcha.
And then I remembered at some point transmortifying down to the bed downstairs.
Okay.
And things were great.
I don't think
just fine from my view.
Thank you.
From your view, everything was wonderful.
Exactly. And
right.
I was having no issues. I was
in La La Land.
I don't even remember being there. I was just just checking things out. Jody, from her view, was having a less than fortunate time with it all.
Less than fortunate.
Because it turns out I was not all well.
No.
I had not been best.
No.
In fact, it's easier to say I had been bested.
Yes.
By infections still to remain unknown. That to this day remain unknown.
Right.
Right.
Like what gotcha?
So Jody, tell us about you. You got home. You got home.
Pretty good from what I understand.
You got home in the evening.
I was all day.
Yeah, I know, but Jody got home in the evening.
You're interviewing me now.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yes.
So you got home at about
I got home
7 or so.
Yep. And I'm going, this man has slept all day. I just am so sick of my husband. That no good lollygagging, good for nothing.
Just takes a day off.
Takes a day off and sleeps. When I ain't getting no day off, I work every single day. So yeah, there's work to do. And because I'm not against a day off, but there's work to do. And so I was like, you know what? You're waking up, you're eating your pizza, and you're getting your day started at 7:30 at night. Except this bastard wouldn't wake up. And I'm, hey, get up.
I missed out on pizza?
Actually, you had a slice in the emergency room, and I snuck it in between them escorting you to your hospital bed.
Oh, nice.
Are you serious?
Slice.
I remember
that.
Yeah.
Did you actually eat it? Did he eat the pizza?
He ate it, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he devoured it. I mean, it's basically he
hadn't been eaten. Okay.
He went to sleep on the bed, and then he woke up,
to the fire.
And then he woke up in the ER.
So yeah,
he woke up,
go back because how did he get to the ER?
So I couldn't wake him up, so I called my mom. My mom was like, "Hey, Jody called 911." I'm like, "Wow, what a great idea! Thanks for being a mom." And that that just shows that if you have great parents, keep them in your life. I'll say that it's not just about parents. If you have great parents, keep them in your life.
Yes,
treasure them. I have,
especially when you're a perpetual child.
I am. I think that's exactly it, right? They can't trust that I'm ever going to grow up, so they just have to worry about me for the rest of their lives.
Correct.
Hit the nail on the head there. Boom. So where was I? Oh,
So you called your mom, and then she said, "Call 911." Yep.
Yes. So then I got the guy, and being a kid from the 80s, calling 911 is a big old deal because I'm a dare kid. I'm also a military brat kid. I'm the scared straight generation, but I'm also like, whatever. See, I can't even navigate this thing. I'm not an opposite. I couldn't fly a spaceship. But so I was like, Benjamin, I'm calling 911. Like I'm saying this to my 12-year-old, like, getting it physically out of my body, saying I'm doing this because it's a big deal. Right. And so they come and they're like, dude, how are we going to get this guy out?
The public isn't familiar with our jigsaw puzzle house.
We have one of those awesome houses. I mean, this is the Clark Manor.
So they could have gotten me on a gurney. I don't think they could have gotten a gurney down those stairs, through that hallway, into our bedroom.
Right. It's very tight. It's very tight. It's old. And very sharp corners, very tight spaces. Yeah.
We're underground right now. That's
not easy.
Yeah.
Right. And you're in the basement. And your driveway's got 8 inches of ice in it.
Hot trenches.
No, exactly.
Hot trenches.
We're not together this winter.
So despite not being on any opiates, they had to snap me awake with Narcan, and it took 2 doses.
Right. That is, and so that worked.
Even the blood work at the hospital didn't show any opiates.
Yep, I saw it.
Confirmed there were no opiates because that's that was early in the week when you weren't very coherent. We were like, how, trying to figure out did you get it on the door handle, or
I remember the fireman telling the back at the ER that it was a classic case of this or that, but there wasn't any of this or that we saw at the location. Like your opiate dispensing station or whatever.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so there weren't any needles around. I don't have arms that look like a dartboard.
I'm a
Right.
school teacher.
Right. I mean, it looks like a dartboard now, but that's because, well,
plenty of school teachers and
Right.
naughty stuff, but I'm just like,
Yeah, exactly.
I'm playing my best Jody card. I'm a Mormon. Come on, guys.
Well, I'm wondering if that. I mean,
they
did
were
they?
here. They looked around. There's.
Yeah, did they have any
Well,
reason?
they
Did
see it
the
all the
doctor
time,
have any
they know.
reason why that would work? When you, I mean,
I think it was they were trying every. Oh, I remember the guys were talking to themselves and they were saying, "Okay, let's try this." All right, guys, and they were so cute, by the way. Oh,
like they work out.
So cute.
probably
My
work
mom
out.
thought so too.
Probably work out.
She was upstairs. She was like, "Jody," and I'm like, "I know."
So they got me to my feet, and
but hold on.
Well, I'm just gonna explain how I got out of the house.
Yeah, but you're not there yet. It's my turn.
Okay.
It's my turn.
Okay.
So the dudes were talking amongst themselves. It's 5 dudes over my naked husband in a bed. I mean, this was not the porn I wanted to see that night. Not at all. And so they were like, well, okay, we could try this, this, and this. And if that, he's like, should we try this? Well, go ahead. If he isn't responding, let's go ahead and try this. So it was like a list going down of what they thought might work. Because again, if 5 dudes can't wake him, he ain't waking up. Again,
right.
One had
right.
a mustache. So these are manly men.
You knew the one that had the mustache was serious.
He was really serious. In fact, he was not the fun one. He was the serious one. Not one smile cracked.
Okay. Wow.
One of those.
It's the mustache. Gotta be the mustache.
And the mustache. I'm telling you, it hides that smile.
So they get to the point where we're gonna jam this thing in his nose, and they jam this thing in his nose.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And he wakes up like Sleeping Beauty. Huh?
For half a second.
Huh? Where am I? What? Hi guys. Hey.
Wow.
I understood who they were and what they were right then and there. Okay, you're here for some reason. And that reason appears to be me.
Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
And I think I went out again.
Yeah.
So they had to give me another dose. And I responded that way, which normally it doesn't work that way. The one dose is what snaps you out of it.
So because he's Michael, it didn't work. And
left-handed.
He's a freaking soulless monster. What the hell's wrong with you, baby? Everything.
Well, no, that's what I was explaining to the respiratory tech. Going off topic here, but I was explaining that if there's something that 10% of the population gets, I am that 10. Left-handed, 10% population. Asthma is actually more like 30, but the hypertension and it just goes on and on to include
over sex drive.
The extra bones in my feet. I actually reminded the nurse tech that that's actually a thing. Because, oh yeah, I remember that from school now. Because she just does respiratory.
Oh wow,
it's a respiratory thing.
Right.
You get to be that novelty for them. Ew, feel it. Ew.
Yeah, and she spotted it right away. She goes, yeah, no, it's right there.
So
yeah, I mean, it even says you're looking it up. It says the naloxone, the Narcan, will only work to reverse the effects of opioids. That's it. That's what it's only supposed to do. But
I
so
tested
weird.
negative for them, and
yeah, no, exactly.
And they didn't say Nalox; they said Narcan.
Yeah, that's
no.
Oh, that's good.
Well, I don't know if like one's the generic of the other, or if they're like two.
Yeah, no, it's that's what the drug is. I guess it's naloxone, Naloxone.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
so okay, so they get you. So did you actually walk out to the ambulance?
Testing negative for that. So they have me since I can get to my feet, walk out of my maid's bedroom, through the hallway, and then up the stairs, and I'm doing that this whole time. But we're realizing that oh no! First they had me getting shorts and a kilt.
Yeah.
and
Okay.
a shirt, which is nice of them. Except
Right.
I'm realizing
Yes.
I'm barefoot and about to walk down the driveway.
Yeah. You're Jody!
Oh,
Jody, I need my flip flops.
And I was already on it. I'm like, I got it.
So I get my flip flops, but they're like not old and worn out, but they're not like molded to my feet. So I gotta pick them apart, and my clumpy mass toes don't really spread.
Because he has no toenails
Oh.
because he has to take them. He had to get them all ripped out of him.
Oh.
It just keeps going.
So we get my flip flops on, and we're walking down up the stairs and down the driveway, and he's asking me the jackass questions like, "Do you know what day it is?" And then he's asking me personal questions
Right.
like, "Who had surgery today?" How the fuck am I gonna know who had surgery? Oh, the cat.
Oh,
Flacco had surgery.
tell them about when they said, "Who's the
And
president?"
then they asked me who's the president. Good goddamn! Unfortunately, it's Joe freaking Biden. And that's exactly a direct quote how I answered.
On his deathbed.
Of course it is.
That's what he said.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And if I die,
Oh,
I want you to put this on his body count. He's the reason. I don't care what he did.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
It's
Biden.
Joe Biden's fault.
Oh, instead of thanks, Obama, it can be Biden.
Oh,
Thanks,
Biden.
Oh, Biden.
Yeah, so they brought me in, and I met some new people on Monday.
Yep.
Which I get, I understand. And I met some people on Tuesday.
Yeah, he wasn't.
And re-met some people on Tuesday that I met before on Monday.
It wasn't like he on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. He was like, okay, I understand. I'm here. I'm seeing the program. I'm getting with it. But then
Thursday, I'm all done with everything. They still mention this infection, and I'm getting antibiotics through the IV for that occasionally throughout the day. Okay, I get that. But I'm waking up Thursday, and I'm telling you the word for the day is discharge.
He was serious.
Say it with me now. I mean,
Yeah.
I was jovial. I was ready.
You get that a little bit, Cherry Taco.
And then a little later on, as the day wears on, I'm going along, and I'm starting to realize that as the hours are getting bigger, I'm not packing up any bags.
Yeah, they're not saying, "Hey, all right, here's the chance."
Yeah, the doc says this, and you tell me the doc says this, and I'm going to go with that. But
right.
Turns out we were waiting on ProCare to bring me oxygen for me to take oxygen home.
Gotcha.
And I don't know about how it is in your house, but I get that for free with the air.
He's so fucking funny. Stop it.
It's true.
Stop.
Well,
true.
obviously
kind of stuff is
you're
just
not getting enough. You're not getting enough of it, is what I heard. Even with the air, you don't get enough of it.
Yeah, his lungs aren't working as good as they used to.
Right.
So
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you were. I mean, your oxygen. It sounds like your oxygen levels were way low, though. Right? Was that the main crux of it?
No, there was a couple times. If the O2 in the air is about 20, 22, give or take, and they're feeding me 100% oxygen through the little nose tube or through the mask, and a nebulizer treatment, which is an asthma treatment, every 4 hours or so.
Okay.
And like I said, up through, midday Thursday, I am playing along, but I am in just horrible pain from the mask blowing just this dry air right out at the corners. And I'm in pain from that, and it's starting to come around to, well, you don't have to wear it. Just wear your O2 sensor. You tell me this now.
Okay. Right.
I'm starting to take some liberties with that. And I'm just so frustrated, and I got to tell you, when I have this room to look at and nowhere else, I got a little tired of it. I just, I'm not getting anything coming back my way about what's going on, what's keeping me here. and
Right.
I'm sleeping just out of exhaustion. I fall asleep
Yes.
and I end up knocking the mask off because I'm asleep and
Oh.
it hurts. And then I got
Right.
some nurse tech or nurse or whoever come in and refix the mask. Of course, they wake me up to do it.
Of course.
Oh, please find a better treatment plan. And they wake me up to
Or
do
a
it.
better fitting
And
mask.
so, and then they're going to say some jackass shit like, go ahead and guess what they say as they leave the room.
Uh-oh. What?
Get some rest. Get some rest. Oh, you freaking whore. Come say that to my face. I want to punch you in yours. You remember that part before you woke me up?
Dude.
I was resting then. And Jody wasn't here for most of that. Because she couldn't hang. She had to go home to her home.
I do believe I spent some time with you last night.
You did.
The hospital called me.
You didn't put out.
I tried. So date night Thursday. Michael is at the hospital and I'm at home. I'm about to lay down and I'm just like, okay. I got 45 minutes. I'm gonna lay down. Ring. Regional hospital. Oh, get up. Hi, Miss Clark. Yes, your husband is having a hard time, and we're just thinking you might need to come down here and talk to him. Like, I'll be right there. So an hour and a half later, because I have to get my son to my mother, get this man. I'm like, what's going to make him calm down right now? What can I do? What little thing can I do? I can get him a cheeseburger. So I went to Burger King. Shout out to Burger King. And
our cheeseburger.
and I stuck it in. I got a Whopper, man. Got a Whopper. And so I was like, hey, what's up,
nice.
And I brought some pillows and, like his Bengal blanket and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm here for a sleepover. And so we watched South Park and Rick and Morty and hung and made out a little bit.
Nice.
I asked him if he wanted to get a handy in the bathroom, and he was like,
It was a shared bathroom.
Oh,
and we didn't know the other person on the other door.
Yeah.
And you don't combine
that would have been awkward. That might have been a little awkward. What'd you say?
So you don't combine that
What was that?
with Burger King.
Oh, no.
No. Hospital bathroom. Actually, that sounds just like a thing you would do with Burger King.
Or the Burger King bathroom.
Yeah, right.
Is there a song about that?
Yeah, exactly.
Humpty Dance.
Oh, getting
Once got busy in a Burger King
bathroom.
Unless you're sharp.
Yes.
Said, no, when she does a KJ.
Okay.
She changes the lyrics to "I once got busy in a Chilcoot's bathroom."
Oh, that's cute. Oh, yay! Shout out.
Who did that?
Charlotte.
Charlotte, she's our friend from Coots, not associated with burlesque, but Coots.
She was her college roomie for half a semester or something.
Yeah. I had to give her an ultimatum. I've never had to give somebody an ultimatum. I told her, I was like, honey, you bring strange men into our home.
It's funny watching the delay on this.
Oh, no. Are you watching my reactions to you? Because they're not nice.
Or just some of me as I'm in my animation back and forth.
But yeah, I had to give her an ultimatum in college. I was like, you're kind of promiscuous, sweetheart, and you bring strange men into my home, and I'm not cool with that. You don't clean up after yourself, and you're a mess.
And the guy was eating out of my boyfriend's cereal bowl.
Well, yeah, because I had my boyfriend, hanging out at the time as well.
Right.
And he's like, Jody, this is not cool. So, anyways.
Sorry.
He's got people.
Yeah, sister.
So anyways, yeah, so we're back home and we're doing better.
That's good. No, it's that was a rough week, I'm sure. It's a rough week for everyone.
For everyone. I think, none of us wanted that week, but we got it. But I think the message here is basically that Michael had
Hello?
extreme undiagnosed sleep apnea, which is something that almost everybody, it's like if you don't have it, you know somebody who does have it. And it's basically like that.
Podcast.
So it's
Okay.
I actually had a couple of friends who told me, you know, one of her husband had died from it. Like basically a thing like Michael had. So it's
Right.
something that, you know, in case you're like, oh, maybe I should get that checked out, you need to get that checked out. But
Yeah.
you
No,
know,
exactly.
we have such a blockade in the country with the insurance system and everything that there's strings attached to everything, and there's doors in front of you for everything. Where like you should be able to, if that's such a common thing, you should be able to get a sleep study at a reasonable price, and it, you know, like this should be a competitive bid to be like, get the best sleep study out there for the people at the lowest cost, you know, the most comfortable masks.
Right.
Why don't we think like that as a country? I mean, rather than go to China and make something shitty, let's make something awesome here in pink and sparkle that works really well. Why can't we do it? We're smart enough.
No, exactly.
We're awesome.
So did they do the sleep study yet or no?
No, not yet. So I think the next step is like
Okay.
that he has to go get an appointment with his doctor to issue what I would assume that's
Okay.
a phone call tomorrow. Yeah.
Yes, gotcha. Or Monday.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to wait through this weekend. But if Michael survives the weekend, he did tell me though next time don't wake him up.
Yeah,
like,
no, I
just
no, I think you kind of have a duty, right? Yeah, exactly. You're going to wake him up. You're going to call 9.
Is that murder? I don't know. These aren't things that I need in my head. This isn't something that I need in my head.
Right? Like, what is the what do you think?
I have too much on my plate already.
Yeah, exactly. What do you think the consequences are of not
death? If you
well, no.
His pulse ox was 50 when the medics revived him. And every single nurse I have said that to has gone, that's not good.
Right. No, exactly. No, that's
you know, they've seen everything.
That's crazy low.
Noah loves so many nurses.
Crazy low.
Yeah.
You're in the 50s with your oxygen. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
But shout out to all nurses and how awesome they are and how they really are, you know, just like teachers, you know, just the unsung constant heroes of our country. And, you know, shout out to them.
And the things they put up, the people they put up with.
The people they put up with, because those people have wonderful wives and little boys at home who love them.
Yes. Yes, they
and I'm
do.
like, you know.
And, you know, I mean, you're seeing people at their worst, right? You're seeing people at their worst.
It's like working at a police station or a domestic violence, you know, place, or this is more of the house.
You're kind of getting a sense of how tight everything is. Oh yeah, there's Andy Dalton, but you can see the stairway. Show down the stairway there.
I'll show you down the stairway.
Yeah,
it's just not.
Yeah,
you know, it's a very old section.
You're not getting a gurney down there. You're not getting it through the first second door there either. The door you're in, that's the door to go out. You're not getting a gurney through there at all.
Yeah, we're talking. It's just so tight.
Yeah, exactly. You got a second door there. You got, it's just, that's not going to happen.
It's not working. If it was me, I wish it was me, because, you know, then they would have one of them would just pick me up in one of their arms, you know, with a finger, and they would have just carried me gently to the thing, and it would have been so easy.
Right, if it was you. But it wasn't you. Michael is a very large guy.
It was not my time.
No.
Well, I have to sign off. I got to go make these guys some dinner.
Yes,
I'm
exactly.
very happy to say rather than having to go to the hospital.
Yes. So go get some rest this weekend. I know you're going to be working here at the store tomorrow, but.
Yep. And then Easter.
And and then Easter. And then, you know what? So leading into the next thing before we go, you know what? happened 60 years ago, don't you?
Yes. Let's talk about that really quick. Here, let's go upstairs.
Yes.
We're not born 60 years ago.
The biggest quake in North America, Alaska, in 1964. It was a
That's right.
9.2 magnitude quake, struck around 5:30 in the evening on Good Friday. So 2
My mommy
hours
was
ago.
9 years old.
Killed more than 130 people, including more than a dozen tsunami-related deaths in Oregon and California.
Oh, wow.
And then altered the Alaska landscape in places such as Anchorage, Seward, and Valdez. So this is downtown Anchorage. This first picture here, where
Now,
it just
look
see it just took the
in
road.
Let's see here. There's going to be one of those. In one of those downtown pictures, there is a banner over it that says "Our Town." And
Yeah, I'm going to see if it's. I don't know if it's in this section here, but this is Turnagain area right here. So you can see some of the houses that just got crushed. And this is like, I mean, it just turned to jelly. I mean, it did. The land.
That's exactly the right word.
Just turned to jelly and just
wiggle.
Yeah, just destroyed.
No solid ground.
And then this one, I think this is more south towards Seward, if I'm not mistaken. It doesn't say, but this feels like a Seward picture. This could be back. This could be back in Turnagain. Not a bug, slug bug. This one more aftermath. Now we're getting to some There's one I kind of searched through here, and this is total 60s right here. But we got this.
Yes, it is.
And we got Ben Henry tents at a bowling game table to make Anchorage American Legion Hall. And then we've got people receiving medical treatment. And then we have the baby with the cigarettes.
Oh God! And there's a child back there too.
The child. Wait, just wait. So you got the child here, you got the kid here with the baby bottle and cigarette in the arm.
She's
so we go to the next picture, and we've got a cigarette over here. Kid.
Yeah.
Kid.
So
and
kids, a mom.
Filled room.
One of those kiddos.
Oh, man. Oh yeah. Yeah, ashtray, cigarette in her hand, cigarette in the ashtray. I mean, but back then even doctors recommended, 7 out of 10 doctors recommended Lucky Strikes, right?
Yep. Chill you out.
So then you got more
house, that we live in survived the 64 earthquake just fine. And the 2018. Yeah, so got a good house.
Oh, that's down south. This is Seward. And Seward, basically, this is more Anchorage. But Seward,
there's downtown.
Seward moved. They moved the entire city of Seward, basically, to the new location.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's actually an old Seward. And this is a good picture here too. This, they're already starting.
And I just sold that magazine the other day.
Oh yeah,
this Life magazine in the store. I just sold it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I did. $5. I'm not going to sell it for too much. $5. Cool magazine.
No, that's a very good price. Okay, kid, you get out of here. You go and make some dinner. I'll finish this up here, and then next week, you guys will be here, and I will be out of town, but I will be checking in remotely. So,
yes, you will.
And then,
hi, Benny.
Hopefully, we will have we'll have a very cool thing the following Tuesday on the 8th of April. We got something neat coming up.
A new secret show to show you.
Yeah, nope. When more details to follow after that. So, okay. We will
Yep.
check with
All
you
right.
later and tell Michael to get some rest. He get some
Will
real
do.
rest this
All right.
time.
Bye, everyone. Subscribe and like.
Yes. Yes, please. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, I hide you. There we go. All right. So yeah, Michael had quite the bad week. And just, being stuck in a hospital, just that has got to stink. It really does. I know I was in a hospital as a teenager for quite a few days with a back injury, and I didn't like that. And then I had a heart thing a few years ago. I was in the hospital like 2 days on that and already going crazy. But Michael was in there Monday through Friday. He just got out today. So, and yeah, that is tough. But I'm glad he is doing better. He's his normal jovial self, as you could see. So, yeah. Actually, hang on 1 second. I will be right back. I gotta go grab something, and we'll keep going. All right, here we go. Okay, cool. Something else I found this week, I ran into is if you don't have an X account, I recommend it, and I would just say that I know there is a lot of junk. There is a ton of junk on X. There really is, but there's some good stuff too. And this is one of the good things. This is a gal named Grace Price, and she is a 18-year-old who's, and if you watch her documentary, it's a 23-minute documentary. I'm not going to play it here, but it is very interesting. Very interesting about cancer and how a lot of it seems to come from our diet, especially as Americans. We have a very robust lobbying system in this country, and they get away with so much because they wield so much influence over our elected leaders, the people who we say, hey, go to Washington, D.C. and represent us. And then they get to D.C. and they represent themselves, and they let these lobbyists and people influence them. They get influenced by people with a lot of money, and those people end up having significant influence over our elected folks. And then we get stuff in the food that they don't have in Europe, that they don't have in other places. Preservatives and stuff just grown in a lab. So this Grace has done a lot of research, and she's interviewed a lot of people, and she tried to interview some other folks that are tied to the food industry. And funny enough, none of them really wanted to talk to her. She didn't get much from them. But she tried, and she's a very smart girl, and she's going to be, I think, putting out some other good stuff, hopefully. So check this out. It's Grace Price. You can find her on X, and this documentary, it is only on X right now. So why would she do that? I think because if she tried to put this on YouTube, or if she tried to put this on Facebook, it would get taken down. It would get taken down because that is how much reach these folks have. And who do you think would take it down? Who would say, "Oh, you can't put that up there"? Well, folks like Kate Starbird. Kate Starbird. Seems like a few years ago, we had this thing pop up where we decided that people are misinformation experts. And if I know it's a broken record, but I'm going to be a broken record because our show, Mistakes Are Made, are all about misinformation and what's going, what making fun of that whole darn thing. But it's a big deal. It really is. Folks like Kate Starbird come out in 2018 and make sure that they beg all of their folks to followers on Facebook to vote Democrat because, that's the only way. And then she goes to work for the Election Integrity Partnership, and which is a government-backed censorship consortium. And she complains that, the old Twitter only took down 30% of the stuff that she had said was disinformation. Of course, disinformation to Kate Starbird is anything that is outside of her orthodoxy or her ideology. It's ideological based. All right. Kate Starbird is a partisan. Kate Starbird is somebody that sees things one way. And if you don't agree with that one way, then you are a fascist. You are all the other ists. And you are guilty of misinformation, and the things that you say are not valid. It is insane. This post from Glenn Greenwald here just kind of sums it up. This week, or so, no, Glenn here. One could possibly make the case that the best. Would you click on the tweet? One could possibly make the case that the best way to understand the real political divide in the U.S. is between those that want our political discourse to be policed, limited, and controlled by the Kate Starbirds of the world, and those who don't. This is exactly it. I myself have a very nuanced look at how government should work, and probably doesn't agree with either orthodoxy very, very well. There's things that I agree with on both sides. But people like Kate Starbird are not who needs to be in control of what people say. They're just not. She is not. This is not the person who should be deciding what you say. And it is, for the most part. If you're especially on social media, like, Facebook, Instagram, those places, the Kate Starbirds of the world are the one that's controlling what you're saying. I mean, how many times have you heard, well, I got booted from Facebook, or I got suspended on Facebook for a week. I'm off Facebook for a week because of my post here and there. It's like, what the heck? people aren't, I mean, they don't need to be that protected from words. Words are not going to kill people. They're not. They're just not. And so we need to stop with this. But anyway, that's my soapbox on that. Here's another wonderful thing. This mayor, St. Louis mayor, Tishura Jones, on crimes in gas stations and convenience stores, would like to know how do you hold the business owners of those convenience stores and gas stations accountable for the crime that's happening at their gas stations? And let me share this so you can actually hear it, because it's kind of insane. Not gonna lie. All right, give me 1 second to figure this out. Okay, share screen. I'll just move it over here. Just bear with me for a moment. Audio. And that screen. Okay, there we go. And we'll kick this up. And we'll
leaders from Jackson, Mississippi, Los Angeles, Washington, D.C., Atlanta, Durham, St. Louis, and more meeting Wednesday and Thursday to talk crime and solution. St. Louis Mayor Tishara Jones says she's taking back strategies used in Atlanta for nightclub owners and eyeing ways to reduce crimes around convenience stores.
We have a lot of violence around convenience stores and gas stations. So how can we hold those business owners accountable and also bring down crime? And then some of the things that we're already doing, we're finding that other mayors.
How do we hold those business owners accountable? What? I'm at a loss. What does she suggest? You can't call the police because you'd be on hold. Is she saying that you need to take the law in your own hands? How do you remove criminals that don't want to be removed, and the police that don't want to respond? How? I don't get it. I don't understand how you hold business owners accountable for crimes when your own police forces won't do it. And make no mistake, St. Louis is one of the roughest places in the country. And you're going to blame the business owners who would, I mean, I'm sure if you give them something to work with, they would help you. I mean, I'm sure these business owners, they don't wish for a crime to be around. You think that helps their business, that there's, shootings and activity and drug activity and stuff? Do you think that helps their business? Do you think they don't want help with that? So instead of giving them the tools to do something, we just need to hold them accountable. That's the solution. Is let's punish them, but yet let's not punish the criminals, because that would be something else. That would be that's yeah. Would and convenience stores are owned by, I mean, yeah, some of them are franchises, but some of them are most of them are large corporations. So what do you do there? I mean, so you're going to hold local convenience store owner, hold them accountable, but if they are a corporation, how do you do that? I have no idea. No idea. All right, I guess the video was echoey. Sorry about that. I don't know why. Probably coming back through or something. I don't know. I'll figure that out. Apologize for the echo there. Yeah, I don't know why that came back through. Probably because I was listening to it too, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. All right. So we talked about Kate. We talked about the Kate Starbird, St. Louis. And yeah. What else we got? Oh, guess we got a few minutes left here, so I just let me share this differently. Screen window. Producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones adds Cuba Gooding Jr. to the Diddy lawsuit for sexual assault. Oh my gosh, this lawsuit and these lawsuits and the Homeland Security rating, it's all so insane. It is just insanity. I don't. Yeah, I don't know even what to think. I mean, Sean Puff Daddy Diddly Combs. Diddy, not Diddly. Sounds like Flanders. Ned Flanders. Don't. Sean Puffily Diddly Dooley. Diddly Doodly. Yeah, he was diddly, all right. But Cuba Gooding Jr., my God. Jones accused Gooding, 56, of sexually harassing him and assaulting him on a yacht. Amended his complaint to name Gooding, and there's. Let's see, do we have the complaint here? Yeah, so we've got Sean Combs, Justin Dior Combs, Ethiopia Habitamarium. Sorry, I don't even know how to say that name. Lucian Charles Grange, Christina Coram, Chalice Recording Studios, Love Records, Motown Records. Man, this guy is going after everybody. Combs Global Enterprises, John and Jane Doe's. I mean, this guy was like I don't know if you saw like the Cat Williams stuff and the 50 Cent stuff, but man, is it? I mean, and then you got this Nickelodeon thing, the Quiet on Set, from the what channel was that on? So Nickelodeon is what it was, but there was I think it was ID is putting on this thing called Quiet on Set, and it is a 4-part docuseries, and it details Dan Schneider's time and Nickelodeon hiring people that they shouldn't have hired to work around children, and then you got the Diddy stuff, and you got the Cat Williams coming out and saying, he turned down the thing, basically the humiliation thing that you're going to make it big in Hollywood. You're going to humiliate yourself. You're going to be humiliated. And the powers that be are going to make sure that you know who to answer to. But it sounds like with Diddy, he was like one of the people that was not only doing it, but he was getting other folks. He was like one of the ringleaders, and it sounds like he's got a lot of video of a whole bunch of other people doing a whole bunch of bad things, which I'm sure we will not be seeing that. Oh, here's the people. I'm sure just like the Epstein list, you got one person. What's her name? No. Now I'm drawing a blank. Shoot, what's her name? The one that Maxwell. So she was. The heck was her name? Ghislaine. Yes. Ghislaine Maxwell. That's bitch right here. Her. She is the only one convicted. She was convicted of child trafficking. So she trafficked children to who? Who were the folks that were the recipients of the trafficking? And why don't we know those names? Yes, exactly. We don't, because they don't want us to know those names. Hopefully stuff like this will come out, and we'll know who these sick damn people are. Craziness. Absolute craziness. And then yeah, this Nickelodeon thing too. That's just, I mean, so much stuff's getting exposed. So many people are getting exposed, but there's still a lot to go. I mean, yeah, Amanda Bynes. I mean, that poor girl seems like she went through heck, and she's paying the price for it now. Which, who knows if there were underlying issues before, but I mean, I'm sure that was part of the reason that she was taken advantage of. And now she's paying the ultimate price. And where are these folks? Where are these people to try and support her? They're not there anymore, because they used her for what they needed, and then they went about their way. Oh, craziness. So hopefully we're going to get to the bottom of some of this. And there's a really good trigger warning at the front of this document. And I think this is the website that's hosting this, has put this on here. Because this if you read some of the stuff that's in here, man, it's insane. It gets insane what some of these folks are doing. I mean, yeah, it's just crazy. But anyway, so okay. I think that's a good place to call it for the week. Like I said, next week I will be remote. Michael's asking if I'm still at the store. I'm still online. Michael. So yeah, I think we'll cut it there, and hope everybody has a good week, and hope everybody stays healthy this week, please. By all means, please stay healthy, and we will see you next time we see you. So, all right. Thank you. Like and subscribe if you haven't, please. It really helps us out. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Good night. Good.